Hi guys, Ty here, and I'm back with another Nendoroid unboxing. This time is number 408, Mako Mankanshoku. And I said before in my Ryoku video that Kill La Kill is one of my favorite animes. So while originally I didn't intend on buying Mako, I just had to have her for the collection. But here she is. Here's the front of the box. As with Ryuko's box, you can see the red writing across to give it that anime feel. Here's her name and the number, Mako. You can see her through the window. Well, there she is, and some of her pieces. Here's the top of the box, and some of her crazy poses. Here's the side of the box, and as you can see, with Ryuko's box, it was black and red, and with Mako's, it's black and orange. Show off the differences in her personality. Here's the window, again with her name on it. A flying pose with her and Ryuko. Here she is from this side with her dog Guts, and her mom's famous croquettes, and her sleeping pose with her snot bubble. And here it is from the back, with even more poses. Well, just some of the same from the other sides of the box. Okay, now let's get into it. And just to show you the inside of the box, it's completely orange. There's the instructions. And her number is there in the back, but it's quite faint, so it's hard to see even for me. So I know it's hard to see on the camera. But it says 408 in the back on orange. And here's the instruction sheet for her. I'm honestly quite surprised that it's not longer because there's so many expressions you can do with Mako. And here she is. She looks fantastic, and they really captured the character in this pose. You can see the croquettes appear, her arms, some bent legs, her droll face, a crazy face, her yelling face, and her dog Guts and the pieces. I don't know why it's so hard to open. There it is. Okay. Right here we have the standard Nendoroid base. As usual, here's the base arm. Here's the base on the bottom, of course with the writing, the peg holes. She has an additional arm. Wow, this one's longer than the standard. This is the standard, which is shorter, and this is the longer piece. And of course the traditional extra neck piece. Okay. Here's her dog Guts, and he's really cute. I'm so surprised they included him with her. He's adorable. Good. And this is, I don't know why it's so hard to get out. Here is the plate of croquettes, which looks kind of weird, but Guts, croquettes. Her leg pieces, the bent legs. some extra long arms, because you know her poses are also exaggerated in the anime for those who've seen it. Yeah, this is very long. Here's another arm with her pointing, and so by comparison of this regular arm with this exaggerated arm, see the difference? Here we have an effect piece of her drool bubble, snot bubble. Here's a yellow face, which is funny already. Which is her excited / eyes shut pose. And her sleeping pose, which as you can see, the drool dripping down. So it's very, I want to say authentic to the anime. Well, not authentic, but you know what I mean. And here's Mako herself. She's cute. I love her bowl cut. You see her from the back. Here's Mako from the front. She's thoroughly adorable. Really quite cute. Really cute. They really did a good job on her. She looks just like in the anime. First pose up is Mako's finger pointing pose, or her one more thing pose. Down here with Guts and the plate of croquettes, because as we know, Mako can't go far from food as she loves to eat, especially not her mom's croquettes. And as you can see, these croquettes are very well made, as the rest of the figures. Good Smile Company really took their time and paid attention to detail with Guts and the croquettes. And her, you see the little arm with her finger pointing up is quite cute. The next pose to show is Mako's sleeping pose. As you can see, it's not complete. I just wanted to show one thing. It's how to use the snot bubble effect. You see the hole in the back? I didn't realize, I knew it was attached behind the hair, but I wasn't quite sure how. Had I not checked the instructions, I would have missed this little piece in the box. So for all those who are about to get her, make sure you check and not throw it away, because it's clear and it's small and you may miss it, as I did first time around. But with this piece, you see here, it attaches to, let me show here, this little indentation down here. I'm not sure, right here. Can you see that side? It's kind of hard on this camera, and I apologize again for having such a horrible camera. But attaches there and then attaches to the effect and back to Mako. So I'll come back in a sec and show you how it looks when it's on. And here Mako is in her sleeping pose. It was a bit tricky at first to properly attach the effect piece even with the notch, but I think it's well worth the effort. She looks amazing, and it's hilarious how they came up with the effect to get the snot bubble to come out through her nose. Here it is from the side, especially with the drool coming down. They really did a good job with this one. And this side. Like I said, I still don't have it quite right, but I think this is the best way it's going to get for me. And here we have Mako's take it all off pose, or her serious face pose, or whatever you want to call it. But it's the pose she uses when she dispenses advice or words to her favorite Ryuko-chan. So all we need here is a spotlight and she's ready to go. As you can see, these are the extra long arms I mentioned earlier, and not only are they extra long, but they're also bendable, so you can make even more poses with her. Because as you know, Mako always has an exaggerated expression, exaggerated poses, as she pantomimes everything while she talks. I love the expression on this one. You see her face, her teeth. Good Smile Company did a really good job on this. Now, like I said, all we need is the spotlight in the back. And here is another pose. It's not an official pose on the box of the figure. It's just what I've seen on Kahoten's blog. And neither Guts nor the croquettes are magnetic, so this is not a sustainable pose, as everything will quickly fall off. But it just goes to show you the range of expressions you can create with all of Mako's parts. This one is especially adorable. I really wish they could have made it magnetic so I can leave it this way. And for the final pose, this is Mako's flying leap pose, which allows you to pose Mako as if she was leaping to jump on her favorite Ryuka-chan. Yeah, Ryuka-chan. That's what that extra long arm was for in the pack. I love this pose, and I'm definitely thinking about keeping it in this pose. I do have to say I had a bit of trouble arranging it because the figure seems a tad too heavy for the arm to hold her up indefinitely. It did fall a bit when I first tried it, but I think it's excellent. Ah, she's like flying in the air. I love it. It's crazy. Like she's just gonna jump on her and hug her. And this is by far my favorite. But she has a number of cute poses, and I'm sure you'll be able to find one that you will love even more. Oh. But that's it for now. Thank you all for watching. Bye.